in-depth behind the scenes details that we can't share here because we can get censored very easily.
Yeah, and it's not that everything we share is so risky, but it's just that we don't have to think about it. If it's gonna, you know what I mean? So, private Telegram group for guys that have discovered Arash, and we want you guys to really understand what's going on here, this whole movement, because it's a very strong movement. This is way beyond the pickup artist movement, the dating movement, with just a bunch of thirsty guys that weren't getting girls, nerds, and whatever, or guys that got average, where they were average with women, but they wanted to do more exceptional with women, and they saw that the pickup artists had a strategy for getting the most beautiful women, getting them repeatedly, and just traveling and living that life. And this is way beyond that, because that movement is very short-sighted, and this has really evolved into an exploration of human evolution, the evolution of ethics, multiple relationships, very powerful language that just pierces and breaks the shell of the matrix in terms of karma and past lives and future lives and all kinds of esoteric knowledge. Understanding the mind in a way that is like a wizard. You become a real life superhero of being able to change your own mindset, up frequency, down frequency, left universe, right universe, into just an alternative way of being that just changes your results in life. It's very law of attraction. It's all the modern day spirituality with ancient spirituality, with pickup artists, with so many other subjects. This is a movement I think every man needs, and they're asleep to their life. Men are out there asleep to their own life, and women are too. But you're not going to save a woman unless she's in love with you. What do you think about that, Sultan?
Whether or not you can save a woman unless she's in love with you.
Yeah, there's a reason why we teach men, and we're not like out there trying to save the world of women. We're saving the world of men. And I say this statement because a woman's never going to save herself unless she's in love with you.
Yeah.
You can't teach a woman that's not in love with you. What do you think about that? Because I saw you nod to that.
Yeah, totally. If a woman doesn't respect you, doesn't look at you as a leader, I wouldn't even be thinking about trying to change her or help her in any way, because she's not even open to those suggestions. She's not even open to change because she doesn't even respect you. So why would she want to change? Why would she want to be like a guy that she can't even respect? And she's lost. Not even that she doesn't respect. She had respect for you, like you got married, and she maybe respected you a lot, but she lost so much respect for you through countless mistakes that you've made in your way of being and being emotional around her, that she's lost all respect for you. So now, you're in this almost like fork in the road. And what do you do? So it's, yeah, if a woman doesn't respect you, doesn't see you as a leader in her life, then she's not going to change. Yeah, you're not going to be able to save her or better her in any other way. And that's what guys want to do. They want to I want to fix all the women. I want to. You're not gonna be able to. She doesn't respect you. She looks like you look like a little pickle to her or something. So that's gonna be a big barrier for you when it comes to changing her. And that's the thing, is you're trying to change her when it's done effortlessly here. He's doing it effortlessly. It's not that he's okay. So he's not coaching these girls. You know what I mean? They're happening. They're changing by being around him. It's the beingness that's changing them. They're changing by just hanging out with him, interacting with him, talking with him. That's how they're changing. It's not he's teaching them all day and doing courses with them. The Captain Sable. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, so I do see definitely that is a barrier for guys for sure if they want to save their woman, or I forgot the word you used. What was the word? Save? Or
yeah, she won't save herself.
She won't save herself.
She won't save herself. She won't change herself. It's just like you said. She won't change. She's got to respect you so much and want to be like you. And a lot of women out there, they're doing that with a little bit with a lot of guys. One of my favorite things about the some of the things that I've said to some of the, actually, I'll save this for full access. Okay, so there's something I've been saying to a lot of the models that we audition, a lot of the strippers that we talk to, and just people in general. And I'll give that in full access because it's literally a game soundbite that will help you with any woman who says that she's an independent woman. and we've learned this straight from AZD. We've heard him say it a few times. I want to ask something, please. Go ahead. Please add me. We'll just write it out. I don't know unless Sultan AZD IMC Nation like knows you and wants you on the stream, because this is what we do, bro. And so sometimes people, they're goofy and they have wrong videos on, and it ends up banning or censoring somehow. Tomorrow night I'll be meeting up with you brothers. Oh, Dale Stevens, right on. Here in Vegas. Okay, and shout out TikTok. Yeah, that was deep. He was commenting on that.
Yeah, so, if you want to go live with us on Zoom, we're going to go on Zoom soon.
Yeah, you could come over to the Zoom. That's right.
Yeah, jump on. We'll be able to talk. You can say whatever you want. There's no, you don't got to think about what to say. It's all open conversation, free, no censorship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so women, well, anyway. So yeah, that's right. I agree with that. So saving men will save the women, by the women that follow them. And you're not going to be saved by a woman. She's not going to lead you to salvation. It's not going to be, it's happening right now. The Zoom is happening right now, and we're going to cut it off in about 10 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes. So we're here telling you about it because Sultan lives with AZD. I live with AZD, this guy that you guys follow. And on this account with all these, truth bombs and little sound bites and clips and whatever. And we give you some exclusive stuff, being in the car with him as we go out, or when we're out with him in the tribe and like in the party bus or whatever. We have certain arrangements here in Vegas. It's amazing what you're able to accomplish when you have 8 or 10 or 12 guys. It doesn't cost that much money. Sultan, how much did you spend out last night?
Probably about $30.
$30. If you guys can't afford $30 for, how many hours were we out in field before?
We were out from 7 o'clock till about 12:30. 12 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, we left at 12:30 there. So 5 hours at least, five hours in field. And then there was a lot of interactions with all the brothers. You had all these interactions with high value men, clean, sharp looking. And we show you that. We show you when we're out what everybody looks like. Dude, they look like fucking players. Sharp, dude. Able to communicate, in social venues. And then we go to a club, and how many women of beauty did you talk with? And they talked with you?
It's funny. Well, see, I had probably maybe 6, talked about 6 of them. It's unfortunate they don't speak English, so
not all, any of them spoke English?
One.
Bro, yeah. Did you see the one, you might have been talking to somebody, did you see the one little white looking girl that was cracking up when I was standing there, and she was just,
Maybe, I recall hearing it, but I don't think I saw it.
Bro, we made eye contact, I wave her over, she comes over, and I forget how I worded it, but I said something like, do you speak good English?
Yeah.
And she just starts cracking up.
Yeah.
And says some things, and I say some more things. He's cracking up. Anyway, I found 3 girls, four girls, but one I did not have a good conversation with. But 3 girls that spoke good English, and then there were some not English speaker, more Spanish, whatever. And in a loud club like that, any little accent really makes it difficult. So
yeah.
So that's great. $30 for 6 interactions with exceptionally beautiful women, and a lot of cool, interesting interactions with the brothers when we're out. I mean, it costs money. It's an investment. So if you go out 6 nights a week, that's $180 a week. So it's like $800 a month. That's quite a budget for socializing. And yet it's very humble. Mine is more. I'm contributing more, tipping more, because I have more to do. And that's part of the investment in this lifestyle that even goes unseen, because I am also paying for the daily classes and mastermind with AZD and paying for trainings. And a lot of what I do is also pay to participate. As I pay to participate, it's less for AZD to participate. So it's kind of like a payment. It's a karmic thing where I make money growing his programs. By getting close to AZD and studying from him, I make money. That's how I make my living now. I did many other things before. I was a wrestling coach. I was a PhD academic scientist. I was a yoga instructor, and I had many side jobs all the way up. I mowed lawns. I delivered food at some point. I sold drugs. I did lots of stuff. So, by being this close to him, and why I got close was because I did all the programs. I signed up for everything and did everything. And everything I could. I was so dedicated, I sacrificed everything. I got my girlfriend to loan me a whole bunch of money, more money than you would think. And she wasn't loaded. She just had good credit. She had a kid, but she still loaned me everything for me to train with AZD. And that dedication gave me the position that I'm at. I mean, it's not exactly where I'm at. I've still risen in the ranks since then, but it gave me the position of being the guy that filled his camps and made a living off this, didn't have to pay for camps, but still I paid for things. And that's part of the investment, because I've learned through the first years of investing straight up in game training that to get good at game, you got to invest. So we invest in our environment. We invest in the woman. Even it's not. It's an investment not in her. It's an investment in my own experience. That's independent of her, because there's 10 of her. There's 100 of her. There'll be 1,000, thousands of her. But it's her. She represents this thing that men, they're terrible with, and it's femininity and feminine energy. What do you think about that?
Thinking about which part, like
any of it.
Yeah, definitely investing back in. I see definitely investing back in the environment. I'm investing less, I know. So, but I see the importance of it.
Oh yeah.
You know, no matter what venue we went to, it's always been that. Like, it's always investing back into the environment, because the environment is giving us so much. So it's like you gotta invest something. It may not even be with money. Maybe you don't have any money to invest, so you gotta invest with positive attitude. Like, you gotta treat everybody, treat the bosses with respect, treat the workers with respect. Even if they may disrespect you in some way. Now, obviously, you know, I'm not saying if the person spits in your face that you're just like cool about it. Yeah, of course, that's a different story. But, you know, some people may be having a bad day at work, so you still gotta treat the person working at the venue with respect, because they are there in a way helping you get that experience. By them being there and running what they're running, they, like, even the guy I saw the other day, he was wiping the mirrors down at the bathroom. I was like, man, that guy, no one sees this guy. Like, he's invisible, but he is literally wiping these mirrors down in the bathroom and keeping everything fucking looking sharp and tip top in the bathroom. He's got mints, he's got gum, fucking cologne, deodorant, like chocolate. Like, there's just, like, that guy is on his shit, and even he needs to be acknowledged. The people fucking just ignore him when they walk in, or they don't tip him, or like he says, "What's up?" Like this, he greets somebody, and they're just kind of like, "Whatever." Like, this is some fucking random average Joe fucking in the bathroom. But no, like, that guy has a very big role, and that guy has to be treated with the utmost respect, because, you know, obviously, you know, he's there creating the fucking vibe at that place. I mean, because they have one of these guys at all the places we go to. I forgot what they called them, but they were literally lifesavers. You know, you need mint, you need gum, you need some cigarettes. I mean, they got you, bro. They got you. You know what I mean? Like, lotion, they got everything there. It's pretty dope, actually. I'm realizing that I'm seeing them everywhere. So, at all the clubs. So, yeah, if you can't invest with money, then you invest with your vibe and your communication skills and your respect to the art that you're in.
Totally, and that really spells it out so clear. This thing called value, that the dollars can get you a certain favor, like you pay someone a $5 tip and they feel a certain way, but if you pay them with a certain kind of respect, they feel just as good, maybe better. That there's a value transferred in the communication, not just transferred in the dollars. It's a character value. It's they get to interact with another human in a certain way that makes them feel good. That's like when you have a woman that looks up to you and she's all submissive and compliant, obedient, and all the, and it's like, and she's asking you for advice and she made herself beautiful and asking you about how can she be more beautiful. And it's like, whoa, dude, the way you're treating me is so valuable. That experience, you can't even pay for that experience. You could try to pay a stripper, but it's fake. It's not going to be the real thing. It's like paying for, 7-Eleven pizza versus like a fucking iHeart pizza or whatever. It's like totally, like, just because they're both pizzas doesn't mean it's the same quality, you know? And so it's something like that. It's not a perfect analogy, but what you just said, I mean, it just reminds me that when you learn character, let's say you pay $97 in tips to people versus you pay $97 in learning communication skills from Arash, AZD, and then you go around and give $97 worth of social value. You know what I mean? The program, AZD, what AZD teaches is really for the person that wants to be a social master. You got to get involved with the world, and then this value is tenfold because you pay 97, but you'll give $1,000 of value. And that will come back because you'll get $1,000 of favor. People will favor you and give you favors and favor you in decisions and whatever, not because you've paid them, but because you've paid them the right kind of attitude and vibes and energy.
And that's a real, it's an intangible thing. It's what happens when you buy game, when you buy philosophy, when you pay to learn game, communication, philosophy. It's very intangible. It's not even sand through your fingers. It's like air. It's like space. You don't know what is philosophy? What is communication skills? Well, you feel it when someone knows how to listen, when someone knows how to ask you questions, the right questions, they care. That's skills of communication. And if you could do that with a woman, which is a different context, just because you're great at public speaking doesn't mean you know how to hold court with 3 women. It's totally different. You'll lose their attention. You won't gain their attraction. It's a different arena. But at the same time, you could be a ladies' man, but not know how to hold court at the martial arts academy. It's a different arena. Survival and replication. And we got both. That's how AZD's at the top. You couldn't be at the top if you didn't have both. And that's what he's teaching. You can learn it through a Zoom. You can learn it through an online stream. It's skills of communication. It's mentalities and ways of seeing the world and seeing your own life that bring about an enthusiasm and a just an animal-like magical quality of communication that's so magnetic. And that's what he's teaching. That's what we are here, Sultan and I, as messengers for you guys. And that's what we're telling you about. We're messengers, giving you the message. Good message that AZD is legit. He's the real deal. Look no further. We're just students, and we're better than everybody at communicating. We know it. We don't need to be humble. You try to go live. Let's see your attention, how you can keep people's attention, what you're going to talk about, your tonal inflections, or if you're just like mediocre, how long you could talk for without repeating yourself and going, don't even know what to talk about. This is an effort. I don't have notes. We flow with it because we are open on the channels of communication. That's what AZD teaches. That's what we want you to join. We want you to be part of it. Just like Draco. Draco's on. Or he was on.
And we got Ashikabi, shout out to Ashikabi. We have Playboy. We got Playboy from OC, I believe. You're in OC, right? And we have Bad Boy. We got Surge the World. We got Nyak. I think is how you say it. And we're about to end it soon, guys. We're going to jump on the full access private stream, which is in the Telegram group in the bio on this page. So you guys want to get in that group, it's free. It's a private Telegram group. And Yogi, Chris, and I will be streaming in there for the official stream. This is just a preview. Tell you guys about it. Talk to you guys about it. And there's gonna be free products in there. There's gonna be behind the scenes content you won't ever find anywhere else because you live with AZD. There's free products even gonna be posted in there. So I mean, man, there's just so much value in there, and we want to real spill. Oh, somebody said red pill. Real spill. Yeah, real spill for sure. Cool. So we're gonna. What you think we should continue, or should we jump on that stream, Yogi, Chris, or what do you suggest?
Yeah, we could jump on it if you want to end this and post it. Guys, click the link in the bio if you want to join our Telegram, private free Telegram, all access, full access.
Yep. You can go live with us because here you can only go live with a couple people, and you don't want to.
It's better conversation.
Yeah, better conversation, more intimate conversation. So I'm going to end this here, and then we're all going to jump on the Zoom in a few minutes.
All right, Os.
Okay, see you guys, Os. What's up, everybody?
Free Telegram, all access.
Yep.
Full access.
You can go live with